Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come on today and do a love reading. So we're gonna see, I'm using this deck, it's the truth is. So let's see what the truth of this situation is. Like I said, I hope you're doing well. We have obstacles and we have third-party interference. So just a reminder that third-party interference doesn't have to mean like another love interest. It can. You would know if you're resonating with that or not, but third-party interference can also be like anything that gets in the way of this connection or becomes an obstacle in this connection. So let's see what we're dealing with here. Fear of loss. Fear of loss keeps you from loving. That's interesting because I'm not sure. I don't think that's you. I think that's your person. So they could have experienced some sort of loss in their life that keeps their like heart blocked. You know, that could actually be the third party interference, is that they experienced loss in their life that keeps them stuck and blocked and unable to open up to love. That's an actual thing that can happen. I hate that I'm hearing this, but I'm hearing the word damaged. We have trust issues, so that's exactly what I mean. For some reason, I'm seeing the Three of Swords, and it seems like whoever you're connected to could have experienced a loss in the past that they kind of brought into this connection that created like an obstacle. And it could be that loss that they experienced also contributed to them having trust issues, is what this is looking like. It could be, the other thing that it could be, if you're resonating with it, I'm kind of hearing two things. Like, it could have been that there was a third-party interference, and it could have been that created a lack of trust on your side. Like, maybe you have a hard time trusting this person now. We have games and interesting wasting time. So you could be worried that you're wasting time with someone you feel is playing games with you. And now I'm hearing that song, Quit Playing Games with My Heart. So that's the overall energy that's coming through. Interesting. We have victorious. You will overcome the obstacles within this connection. So let's see. That's the original. That's the initial energy coming through right now. So let's see what Spirit has to say about this. We have starting over after a separation. So fresh start after a period of tension, after a separation. This could have been a situationship. So yeah, just take it as it resonates. You'll know if it resonates if you feel called to listen to this. I don't feel this is going to be a super long reading, but I always say that, and then it ends up being a super long reading. So let's see what this is about here. So Spirit, what do we need to know about this that you haven't already told us? Because you've already told us a lot about this. We have new love, chance for new love on the horizon, which is interesting because we have fresh start and we have overcoming obstacles within this dynamic. So right away, I feel like saying that this is about a fresh start with this person that you're connected to. But just remember that you don't have to choose that storyline, right? We all have free will. If you really do feel like you're wasting your time or this person's playing games with you, new love is available to you. I'm curious as to what else comes out here. That is weird. Maybe someone here could wear bangles. For some reason, as soon as I looked at those bangles, and this is a weird download that I'm getting, but I was hearing the song by the Bangles, Walk Like an Egyptian. I don't know. That just kind of made me laugh. If you know what song I'm talking about, it's from the 80s, Walk Like an Egyptian. So that's interesting. Let's see what else comes out. Remember, we have free will. We don't have to take anybody back that we don't want to. We have obstacles, overcoming differences together. And that's exactly what I was hearing when that new love came out, is that this is like a chance for a new start is on the horizon. And I know for some of you, you're like, oh man, I was hoping for new love. And again, you don't have to, like, if you're manifesting new love, you do not have to watch this reading. But this card and the fresh start card points towards you and this person in your past overcoming obstacles together. We have distance, physical or emotional distance is hurting the connection. So like this person could be very emotionally distant from you, or there could be a physical distance, which can, when there's a physical distance, some people can, that can really affect a relationship. So let's see what else comes out. Yeah, see, starting over, fresh start. And we have speak up on the bottom. So again, this new love card, I know that some of you saw that and maybe were hoping for new love. And now I'm having heart palpitations. So it does look like this person that you maybe feared you were wasting your time with, you feared like maybe they were playing games with you. It feels like something got in the way of this connection, whatever that something was for you. We have a few things coming up. We have third-party interference could be something that you resonate with. We have this person, maybe like they have some wounds that prevent them from trusting or opening up because they have a fear of loss. We also had, did I already mention emotional or physical distance? Am I repeating myself? Probably. But we have this fresh start with this person that you've had these obstacles with. And then we have speak up. So we have this person, you know, wanting to speak up about this. So it does look like if you're not talking to this person, you will be hearing from them, hearing from them. Same thing, I guess. Spirit's telling me to go to tarot, so that's what I'm going to do. Do I want to get anything else here? I kind of feel like I should get another deck to clarify, so let's do it. Let's just get a few more cards from a different deck. We have long-lasting, building a foundation. So maybe you wanted something long-lasting, but this person was, you know, it feels like you wanted something long-lasting, but maybe you feared you were just wasting your time here. Again, to me, it looks like, you know, someone's going to be speaking up to you about wanting a fresh start. We have touch and in progress, continue, happening, unfinished. So that's exactly what I mean. This feels like this isn't about new love. It's about something that's unfinished. And now I'm hearing the song Unwritten. The rest is still unwritten. So let's see what this is about. You could be feeling like not yourself because for some reason, like when I'm recording this, I just don't quite feel like myself. As soon as I started this reading, I just felt a little like not myself. So we have bright, positive, sunny energy. We have decisions, options, crossroads. So you could be someone who is at some sort of crossroads with if you want new love or if you want to. You could be worried, like, maybe I should just pursue new love. Maybe I'm wasting my time. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out. Did I cut that yet, or did I just shuffle it once? Let's shuffle it again. We have entrepreneur, so you could be connected to someone who's an entrepreneur, or you could be an entrepreneur. I'm going to shuffle it again. Okay. We have incomparable, beyond compare, unmatched. So you could have like a very... I'm hearing, do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing the Loon card in that Intuit Tarot. So you could feel like you have like some kind of uncommon bond with this person. Maybe you know, resonate with being a counterpart. Maybe you are part of that collective, like you don't really want someone new. You were hoping to work it out with this person. So let's see. Maybe this was a short relationship because for some reason, like a short situationship, because for some reason I keep getting this energy of like, this won't be that long of a reading. So I don't know what that's about. We have education, learning, graduate lessons. So it feels like this could have been a connection that was meant to teach you lessons, or there were certain lessons that this person needed to learn before they could have this fresh start with you. Again, I always feel like those lessons, it's both of you. It's not just one person that needs to learn the lesson. And I'm like a firm believer that there's a lesson in everything that happens. All right, deep breath. I don't know why I just took a deep breath, but I just felt the need to take a really deep breath. So maybe you need to take a deep breath. Right before I came to this reading, I was looking at breathing techniques. So I'm going to share it with you because it's coming to mind, but the 4-7-8 breathing technique. So you breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold it for 8 seconds, or is it 7? No, you hold it for 7 seconds, and then you breathe out for 8 seconds. Especially if you're someone who is feeling, emotional, it can help kind of regulate your nervous system, I'm hearing. All right, well, all right. So let's, it always seems to me like I stumble upon these weird things right before I do readings, and then they come up in the readings, or they come up a few days later in readings. Again, there's a lesson in everything. There's a reason for everything. There's a method to the madness. So I'm also noticing that I keep tapping the deck, and somebody told me, and I recently, after that person told me that, I heard another tarot reader say that that's how you get the bad energy out. So there could have been a bit of bad energy. For some reason, I just heard when I said a bit of bad energy, I heard the tongue twister about Betty Botter. Do you guys know that one? Should I say it to you? I can't communicate. I have such a hard time communicating, but this tongue twister I can say, and I'm feeling tempted to say it to you just to, make you laugh a little. So if you don't want to hear it, skip ahead like 30 seconds, okay? So it's Betty Botter bought more butter, bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter. Wait, Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said this butter is bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. So Betty Botter bought more butter, bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter better. Like I can't speak, but I can say that. Makes sense. All right, so after that pointless information, let's keep going. Maybe you needed like a little laugh, We have new place, so someone could be moving here. Long lasting, this is what I mean. Like it feels like even with this new place, if you're not moving, it feels like you want to build a solid foundation with whoever this is. We have alluring, years, oh dear, transition. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. So you could be a divine feminine. And it looks like you wanted a solid foundation with this person, with this. Again, you could be moving. That could be confirmation that you're moving. But it looks like you wanted to put down roots with this person and maybe they weren't ready. We have, how did these come out? We have alluring, so that enticing, irresistible, enchanting. So it does feel like there's something enticing and irresistible about this connection. And it could be that you have some sort of, like, when you have a soul bond with someone, it can kind of feel like that. It doesn't always make logical sense. And right away, my guides are saying, like, some people will say that is like trauma bonding or limerence, and at times it can be, but that's not what I'm hearing here because we have the yin and yang. So this could be like a counterpart connection. We have slow down, take it easy, reduce stress. Isn't that interesting that I just talked about that breathing technique and about regulating your body and your emotions, your nervous system? So it could be that there's been a bit of a break here. We did see that in this The Truth Is deck. Then I saw a long period, at least a year. So I'm not sure if the break has been at least a year or you've known this person at least a year, but it feels like it's been a long period. Again, that you've either known them or you've been in separation. The interesting thing is we have period of change, shifting, moving on from challenges. And that's what it says right here, overcoming these challenges, these obstacles together. And a fresh start after a period of tension. So it does feel like there's some sort of fresh start that you're about to transition into. And then we had yin and yang, balance, harmony, duality, and we have weeks, this month within weeks. So you could be part of that collective that's going to be hearing from this person during Mercury in retrograde. And I did a reading. I felt called to do a reading. A black dog could be symbolic because I notice, hang on, I noticed that my dog left a little hair for you here. But I was called to do a reading about what do you do when your person reaches out during Mercury in retrograde. So I labeled it so that you can find it. It does mention Mercury retrograde in the title. But if you feel like this person is coming, or you are kind of just in the beginning stages of talking to this person again, just keep in mind Mercury in retrograde starts tomorrow, I believe. So you might want to check out that reading because there's some really good tips in that reading about how to handle like some of the miscommunications that can happen during Mercury in retrograde. Again, we have this month within weeks. So it feels like this person who's been silent with you, I'm seeing the Two of Swords, is about to look, just I was just about to say they're about to reappear, and there they are. Return, come back, arrive home. Unfinished. I think that actually said uninspired, but I saw unfinished. So let's just get a few more here and then we'll get tarot. Maybe that energy that I'm feeling where I was like, oh, this isn't going to be a long reading. Maybe your person thought that this wasn't going to be a long relationship or situationship. Maybe they thought they could remain unattached. Maybe they thought it was just a fling. But I feel like, again, there's some sort of like enticing energy between the two of you, and with the yin and yang, you could resonate as counterparts. We have lost. So, you know, this person could have got lost along the way on their journey, and maybe that's why it's been so long. You wanted to come out. You wanted to come out. You wanted to come out. We have protection. So if this, we have the mirror. Oh dear. Not oh dear in a bad way. Look, obstacles. So confirmation about the obstacles. But with this evil eye, if this person was lost and confused and you felt like they were playing games with you, you know, if you were separated, whatever reason you were separated, I'm hearing it was for your own protection. It also says deflecting negative energy. So this person could have had a lot of negative energy. Remember how I was slamming the deck? We have external, outside of your control, external influences. And that's exactly what I was hearing. Like some of this, the separation between you could have been outside of your control because of external influences, like this person was emotionally unavailable, or there was distance between you, a physical distance, or there was third-party interference. Again, third-party interference doesn't have to mean another like love interest, although it can. You would know what that is for you. It can even be work. It can be hobbies. It can be anything that got in the way of this person kind of, you know, being with you. We have the one meant to be true love. We have silence. Silence. They've been silent. And then we have reflect, review again, go within, reevaluate. And this card reminds me, first of all, we have mirroring. So you could very well resonate with counterparts. But this is also, this came out during that Mercury in retrograde reading. And I mentioned how that reevaluate, that's exactly the energy that happens during Mercury in retrograde. Anything that's unfinished, anything where, you know, there wasn't closure, kind of comes to the surface for reevaluation. It's the time where people are tempted to reach out to people from their past or old friends where they've fallen out, or old family members, take it as it resonates. There's also like intense communication and other things like technical difficulties, but there's also communication difficulties. So keep that in mind. It's funny, before I knew what the planets meant, there was one time in March when Mercury was in retrograde, and I had no idea Mercury was in retrograde, and it can cause problems with vehicles. And I was driving my van, And I was driving down, you don't need to know what road I was driving down. You don't live where I live. Spirit, just Spirit saying, don't include that information. It's pointless. But I was driving down this road, and all of a sudden, even though the key was in and it was turned and I was driving, all of a sudden my van just shut off. And it wasn't that it was like breaking down. It was just like, it was almost like I had taken the keys out and removed them. Like everything just shut down, including my brakes. It was very scary. And I couldn't really get anybody to believe me that it had happened. And, you know, my partner said, you probably just, you know, maybe you accidentally took the keys out. I was like, the keys were in the freaking van. And it was, you know, it was like a year later, I learned what Mercury in retrograde was and how it can affect vehicles. Anyway, it happened to me again on my way home. Thank goodness, like Spirit was looking out for me that day. And then it never happened again. But anyway, so just keep that in mind. Be careful around Mercury in retrograde with like, it's a time where like vehicles or appliances can have difficulties. But back to your reading. Review again, go within, reevaluate. So it feels like there needed to be a period of reflection where you both went within to like learn certain lessons. What's really interesting is this card, stand up, defend, stand your ground, fight for it. And I'm hearing like, is it Fezzik from The Princess Bride when he's coming in the black cloak, and that person is like, stand your ground, stand your ground. So just keep in mind, one thing that I'm hearing with this, especially with mirroring, is it looks like this person is about to speak up. Someone who's been silent is about to reappear, and they want to fight for this. They want this fresh start. They want to fight for this. They want to, I want to say they want to put in the effort, but I kind of want to look at tarot first. But just keep in mind to, you know, keep your boundaries about you. Keep your wits about you. Remember your boundaries. Remember not to put up with those games that you thought this person was playing with you. I'm hearing quit playing games with my heart. So if this person like reappears and I'm not saying they will reappear playing games, but if they reappear and you feel like they're playing games with you, make sure to set healthy boundaries, okay? So I had another deck in mind, but now I'm being called to use a different deck. One that I was going to use a new deck. Isn't that funny? Like this new love card came out. I have a new deck sitting right here, but my guides are like, get a deck that you're familiar with, or like not familiar with, but sometimes with new decks, it can take a while to get the energy through them. And my guides are telling me to get a deck that I've already used a lot. So let me I like the look of this winter one for you. Oh my goodness. Typical. The deck I chose has 3 of Swords in reverse on the bottom, which is about making amends. It can be about reconciliation. We have the moon. So maybe you're feeling, you know, very uncertain if this connection is over, if you'll ever hear from this person again. I'm also being called to the fact that there's a lot of blue in this deck, and I also just put on my blue sweater. And blue can be symbolic of like the throat chakra, and we have this speak up for yourself. We have someone reappearing wanting to fight for this. So justice, make sure this person is offering you justice. If they waltz in and they're not giving you that justice and they're not giving you that balance, then keep your boundaries up is what I'm hearing. But let's see. Spirit will tell us what's happening here. Blue eyes could be symbolic because I'm noticing there's a lot of blue in this reading. And then I just looked up and looked across the room, and I can see this blue eye card, and Chaser is here. So you could have been chasing this connection. Oh my goodness, get in there. All right, so let's just get another one. We have Ace of Wands, inspired action, Ace of Wands. I don't know why I heard this, but just make sure this person is bringing in justice and just doesn't want, like, I'm hearing a booty call. I hate, like, I don't know. I know why I'm hearing that. Just be careful that this person isn't just looking for a booty call is what I'm hearing. And we have the Three of Cups. The Tower also showed itself. The Sun in reverse. It feels like this person is realizing they're feeling very unfulfilled without you, very unhappy. Whoa. That was a horrible shuffle. Let me try that again. I love these decks. The Tower again. I love these decks by Hattie Thorn. I just wish they were a little... I mean, in time, they'll be more bendy, but I just wish they were a little bit more bendy. Shout out to anybody who watches Friends. I just heard Phoebe. I'm bendy. We have the Four of Cups. So someone's feeling very unhappy about the way things have panned out. Someone could fear that you're going to refuse their offer here, which, let me be honest, can be enough to deter someone from coming in if they have that fear of rejection. Maybe they have this like fear of loss wound, and then they lost you, and you know, it's almost like they, like I always tell you, whatever energy you put out is what you're going to get. So if this person was like putting out this energy that they had a fear of loss, fear of loss, fear of loss, guess what? They ended up losing you, and they're not happy about it. We have the Hierophant, which is about whoa. I just almost knocked over my water cup, so I'm just going to put that over there. I don't even remember what I was going to say. Hierophant. So you could have wanted commitment from this person. You could have like a soul contract with this person where you were meant to learn lessons. That's mainly what I channel, are these soul contracts that, you know, muggles don't really understand. And we have the Hermit. So again, it feels like you and this person had some sort of contract where you were meant to learn lessons from each other. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or we have Taurus energy there with the Hierophant. Seven of Cups, this person could have been like, this person could have made you feel like an option, you know? You could have met this person online as well. But I'm also seeing fear of rejection there. Like, and you may even refuse this person's offer. Unless they're offering like commitment and stability, you may refuse their offer. And again, you have every right. All right, so let's see what this is about. So let's just start there. Spirit, what is this about? What is this about? What is this about? We have the Five of Cups. Somebody's missing you. Five of Cups, that's about loss. That's about sadness. That's about grief. Somebody could be feeling this about you. I'm always called to the fact that this very much to me, if I didn't know better, it almost looks like a death card. So maybe someone has experienced some sort of loss, or maybe they're grieving the loss of you. Take it as it resonates for you. It does look like whoever this is missing your energy with the Three of Cups, missing, you know, maybe you had a friendship as well. Let's see what else. I keep tapping that deck. Bad energy. Meh. Get out of here. Let's get another one. So very interesting. We have the Queen of Cups here, which, remember I pulled that Chaser card. Yeah, we have Hanged Man energy. Remember I pulled that Chaser card. So this energy right here can be the energy where you are putting in more than you're getting back. And maybe that created an imbalance. And it feels like this person is very much missing your energy right now, missing that Queen of Cups energy, missing you giving to them. And I'm hearing some of you like, well, then they should have appreciated me when they had the chance. And I agree with you. Look, we have, what is happening here? We have the Hanged Man and the Six of Swords. So someone's haunted by you. Six of Swords in reverse. Someone is haunted by you. Someone hasn't been able to move on from you. Like can't move on, can't forget, haunted by you. Six of Swords in reverse. So let's see who this is. Let's confirm who this is. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is actually interesting to me because the Five of Pentacles in reverse is someone who wants to come in out of the cold. It's someone who's made positive changes. Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's positive changes. And we have the Page of Wands. This is someone feeling inspired to take action towards you. They're feeling inspired to come in out of the cold. I chose a blue deck again. Interesting. I mean, interesting. I feel like I did that on purpose, but I kind of just did it intuitively. So let's get one more card for who this is. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. 2 5s in reverse. That's a lot of positive change. This is compromise. Five of Wands in reverse. This is someone who wants to compromise. This is someone who wants to end the conflict. I feel like this is someone who wants to overcome the obstacles. And I feel like this is someone who's made positive change. Look, we have 5 5 5 here. So that's positive change. Let's see what energy this person is currently in. This person has a lot of... Hang on. This person has... That came out in reverse. This person has a lot of regret over the way they treated you. I just kind of want to look at that Queen of Cups for a minute. Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. Giving too much. Giving too much. I feel like you gave this person a lot. Putting in more effort than partner. And I'm telling you, I don't think this person was putting in more effort than you. I'm going to be honest. I don't think they were putting in more effort than you. I think you were putting in more effort than them. What energy is this person in? This feels like a little bit of like cold energy to me, which would make sense. Because when I said, who is this? This is someone who wants to come in out of the cold. So their current energy, withdrawn, distant, cold, guarded, detached, contemplative, letting their sorry. I don't know why. Usually, you know me as a reader. Like usually I have like a lot of compassion. I'm not sure if it's that I'm channeling you or someone is watching this, but like I'm almost like frustrated with your person. You know, because I'm just hearing they had their chance. Past wounds, whoa. This person, I'm a little shocked. I shouldn't be shocked because these talk about positive change. But this one is saying that even though they're withdrawn, distant, cold, it also talks about fear, like trust issues. So this person could have had trust issues because of a past connection or because of a mother. That's coming through for some of you that it was because of a mother. But this person is reflecting on their past wounds. There's introspection here, which is very similar to that Hermit energy. And it says healing. So this person has actually been, you know, healing some of these past wounds, making these positive changes. In Hanged Man energy. So there are new perspectives, new understanding of love and why they show up in connections the way they do. And this is confirmed. They haven't let you go. This could have been someone who like cut you off or tried to cut you off, tried to move on, but nope, not today. So let's see. I just kind of want to look at your energy really quickly. Show me the viewers. That came out so fast. It's Four of Wands. So listen, you could be moving because the Four of Wands is here. Throat chakra. Or you could be like holding back communication from this person the way my throat just closed over. But your current energy, it looks like you could be working on your home or you could be moving. You could also be working on your own stability right now with the Four of Wands, like stabilizing your own energy. And on the bottom, we have the Lovers. So the fact that we have the Four of Wands and the Lovers, it's giving me a little bit of an indication that you could, you know, see this as a divine connection. Four of Cups. Oh my goodness. You could be seeing this as a missed opportunity. Four of Cups could also show that for some of you, not all of you I'm hearing, but you could be thinking like, if this person comes in, I'm not accepting their offer. That could be the collective that was hoping that was like actual new love. Again, another black dog hair. All right. So let's see how I want to see how you're feeling about them. What is going on here with the black dog hairs? So how do you feel about them? Knight of Cups, which, my friend, and Nine of Swords, anxiety. So you could have some anxiety about this person coming towards you. Like you could be overthinking, like, oh my gosh, what if they come in and they're just exactly like they were in the past? If they are, then you have every right to refuse their offer. With the Knight of Cups, you could feel intuitively, you could feel this person approaching you. The White Wizard approaches is what I'm hearing. I've been hearing that a lot in my readings. I went a very long time without hearing that, and all of a sudden it's coming back. The White Wizard approaches. And if you don't know what I'm talking about Lord of the Rings, because yes, I'm cool. I'm so cool that I have a Lord of the Rings tattoo. But if you don't know what I'm talking about when I'm saying that, the White Wizard used to be the Gray Wizard. And the White Wizard approaches in a completely different energy, almost like a rebirth energy. So that's interesting to me. But you could intuitively feel this is coming, and you could be like losing sleep right now because you intuitively feel this energy approaching. The other thing I'm hearing is that you could have the Knight of Cups, and it makes sense with your energy because we have the Four of Wands and the Lovers. So you could be making the choice to work on yourself and your own stability right now. But back to what I was saying, for how you feel about this person, the Knight of Cups is a very intuitive energy, and the Knight of Cups follows their intuition even if it doesn't make logical sense. So I'm definitely looking at those of you who resonate with being a counterpart, because the counterpart connection doesn't make logical sense. Sometimes you're like, why do I intuitively feel this way about someone? It doesn't make logical sense. But it shows that you have a very intuitive connection with this person. And again, you could intuitively feel like this person is coming. So let's see how this person, bang, bang. Let's see how this person is feeling about you. How are they feeling about you? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. So they want to make amends. They want reconciliation. They want your forgiveness for whatever they did. Whoa. Nine of Pentacles. This person could be, for how they feel about you, they think you're doing very well right now. They think this is like that glow up energy that I always talk about. It's independent. I can take care of myself. Whatever I need, I can provide for myself. I can love myself. I can buy myself flowers, And that's how they feel about you. They see you as this very, confident, self-sufficient person who can take care of themselves. And that can be intimidating, especially if you're a counterpart and you're dealing with a masculine or like a divine masculine, especially if they are a man. And you won't hear me gender much around here, but if this person is a man and they're seeing you as someone who can provide for themselves, that can trigger their own insecurities and their own wounding. But in any case, this person sees you. That alluring card makes sense with the Nine of Pentacles. You're glowing, my friend. This person could have also had you up on a pedestal. It feels like you've been through some sort of transformation since this connection ended or the situationship dissolved. I don't know how else to put it. So let's look at one more for feelings. They also could have been, This person could want to apologize for being like hyper independent. Like this could have been someone who was like a bachelor or a bachelorette who didn't want to give up their single lifestyle. I believe I saw that both ways. Wants commitment, but also wants a single life. So you could have been dealing with someone who felt this commitment energy with you, but, you know, didn't want to give up their independence. And it looks like they want to apologize for that, for how they feel about you. Look, Two of Cups. So they do want to have some sort of honest conversation with you. There's clearly love here with the Two of Cups. It's reciprocal energy. I'm not saying they were giving you reciprocal energy, but the feelings are reciprocated. And look, Fool. So this person, this is one of the most interesting Fool cards to me. Dogs could be symbolic, but if usually on the Fool card, the person already has 1 foot off the ledge, right? Or they're hanging off, you know, they're hanging off the end of the ledge. But in this card, this person is in contemplation about taking this leap of faith towards you. So heavily contemplating coming towards you for a conversation here. So Devil in reverse. So there's an energy of them wanting to like take control of the situation. This person could feel like you've released them and like got over them. You could be, I forgot to mention signs. I'm really bad for that sometimes. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Take it as it resonates. Capricorn on the bottom. Oh, I did mention Virgo and Taurus at the very beginning. So what does this person, I want to clarify this Two of Cups. What do they want to talk to you about? What do they want to talk to you about? We have the King of Pentacles, commitment, interesting. And we have the World. So this person wants to, this person wants to close that distance between you. This person wants to, you know, talk to you about commitment. Maybe, you know, maybe that they have something with work going on, but this person wants to close the distance. I also feel like they want to talk to you about the fact that you fulfill them. And maybe this person, like third-party interference, could have been, yeah, Ace of Pentacles. So they do want this fresh start. But they could have, you know, prioritized work over you. That could have been the third-party interference. All of a sudden, my solar plexus is going crazy. Interesting. Let's look at their intentions towards you. Intentions. What is with all these queens in reverse? What is with all these queens in reverse? All of these queens are in reverse. It's almost like, do you know what I'm hearing? Because the queens, seeing this many queens, first of all, there could have been a third party, and only take that if it resonates, where they thought they saw potential in that third party, but they have a new perspective about that now. What do they, like their intentions, they could have, I'm also thinking about what do they want to talk to you about? This person could have told you that they didn't see anything long-term with you. And now they have a new perspective, Page of Cups. There could have been an ending with someone else. So take that as it resonates. So if there was like a third party, there could have been an ending. Let me just look at this. It's interesting that this is their intentions. It says relationship for the wrong reasons. So this person, like their intentions, it feels like they have a new they want to come in with this new perspective, Page of Cups. The Page of Cups can also talk about like revisiting a connection. And I just feel like in the past, this person maybe told you that they didn't see anything long-term with you, or this person didn't want to invest in this connection or commit to this connection. But I feel like they're changing their mind. It also talks about this person could be going through a period of stress and anxiety. Maybe for some of you, again, I'm seeing the Ten of Swords here as well. So there could be some sort of painful and oh my gosh, Eight of Wands communication. So there could have been some sort of painful ending in their life. Take it as it resonates. Maybe they learned some sort of lesson from like a karmic, which can come in many forms. It can be a parent, it can be family, it can be a friend, it can be a coworker, a boss. It just feels like this person has a new perspective. They want to revisit this connection that they didn't invest in the past. And again, relationship for the wrong reasons. So this person could have been in this relationship in the beginning. They could have, I said, for some of you, they could have thought it was just a fling. But they have a new perspective about that now. Let's look at their actions. What action is this person going to take? Whoa. So, whoa. Okay, so the Empress is here. But Spirit told me not... Well, no, I'm going to take it. I am going to take it. It came right out, so I have to take it. So we have the Seven of Pentacles here, which shows somebody wanting to invest in you. And remember what I was saying, you, alluring, irresistible, the Empress. So this person, you know, for actions, Empress in love is a healthy, sensual, committed connection. As soon as I touched that card, my solar plexus went, so maybe this person is a little bit intimidated by you and your energy. Not that I'm saying that you need to change anything. Fuck that. You don't need to change a thing. You keep being you. But look, inspired actions. So this person this is their action. So inspired action, they're gonna send you a message. They're going to try and spark up a conversation with you, and they're gonna try and invest in this connection here. Seven of Pentacles. This is coming, and I feel like for some of you, you've been manifesting it. And look at the bottom, we have Six of Cups, which is hearing from someone from your past. It's about like reconciliation or union, like reunion energy. So this person is going to be sending a message, and maybe they're just waiting for the confidence to do so, or they're waiting for the right time, or they're waiting for Mercury in retrograde, not consciously, but maybe, you know, they need that push of Mercury in retrograde is what I'm hearing. Interesting. But anyway, a healthy, sensual, committed relationship. That's the Empress. So it does feel like this person is ready to put in the work. Didn't I say that? And I said, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it feels like this person is ready to put in the work. Look, they've got their shovel. They're ready. They're ready to dig deep is what I'm hearing. So what advice do you need about this person? We have the Knight of Pentacles. This person has been slow to come in. Perhaps because they were afraid you were going to refuse their offer, especially the fact that I think they're seeing you as this Empress, this Nine of Pentacles. So they've been very slow to come in, but for what you need to know about this person, the Knight of Pentacles, my favorite knight, very dedicated to commitment. So for what you need to know about this person, when they come in, they might want to take it slow and steady. For some of you, they've been slow and steady coming in is what I'm hearing. And maybe that's why it's taken so long. I'm just thinking about that first part where it's taken a while for this person to come in. This person sees you as a missed opportunity, and I feel like they were slow to awaken to that fact. And maybe they needed to go through some lessons before they had that realization. Because guess what? People can just really be that slow, I'm hearing, with the Knight of Pentacles. Like people can just be that slow to have those realizations, especially if they have wounding. So I just want to look at near future energy. I'm really curious about near future energy. Between the two of you, near future energy. We have the Six of Swords. Interesting. So there does look like, look, Nine of Cups. So this person, there's like happiness here. There's wish fulfillment here in near future energy. And we do have reconnection. That came out on its side, upside, like I couldn't see it. So if you're learning how to read tarot, when a card comes out like that, you take it in the reversal, and it was in reverse originally, so it's flipped up now. So it does show you and this person reconnecting. This is about a transition. Yes, remember the transition card? So in the near future, you're transitioning into calmer waters. You're transitioning into overcoming these obstacles. And it could take time, is what I'm hearing. So let's look at the outcome. What is the outcome here? We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Oh my goodness. So that does show reunion energy. It also shows, you know, a healthy balance of independence and love. The Nine of Pentacles. Like, I know that automatically people, well, if you don't know tarot, you wouldn't assume this, but automatically people assume like Nine of Pentacles means single. And that's not, like, connected to the Six of Cups. That's not what this is saying. We also, we have 9 and 6, which 6, 9 is symbolic of yin and yang. So that's very interesting. So balance, harmony, duality. And that's what I mean. It's like there's a healthy balance here in the future of independence and togetherness, which is what a healthy relationship should be. I used to think, like, if you aren't together all the time, then you're not, like, you should be together all the time. You should be attached at the hip. You should want to spend all your time together. And guess what? I've learned my lesson. That's not a healthy mindset to have. It's also not a healthy mindset, and I'm looking at your person, to be hyper independent. There needs to be a balance. You know, sometimes you need to be together, sometimes you need to do your own thing, and that's what I'm seeing in the outcome here. Nine of Pentacles also shows two stable people, okay? Two stable people coming together. So maybe in the past this person wasn't stable. Rewarded efforts. So future outcome, your efforts are rewarded. All this, you know, manifesting you've been doing, all this work on yourself you've been doing, rewarded efforts, success, achievement. 9 of Pentacles, high standards for partners. Okay. And you deserve to have high standards. As a child, I was taught it's bad to have high standards. Like, how dare you? But it's actually healthy to have high standards, because you shouldn't be accepting less than you deserve, okay? And this is showing that whatever your standards are, whatever your boundaries are, they're being respected and they're being met. Does that make sense? Balance of love and independence, exactly what I was saying. It also says that better times are around the corner. Oh my gosh, if the asker has been in the process of moving, there will soon be a shift towards a new beginning. So for those of you who are moving, but better times are around the corner, okay? So I just want to see if this person has a message for you. What does this person want to say to you? What does this person want to say to you? What does this person want to say to you? They have a new perspective. They've been going through some sort of enlightenment and they have a new perspective. This break has... Sorry, why can't I speak? Blip, blip, blip. This break has done them good, okay? With Hanged Man energy, look. This person is saying, while we've been in this separation, which the Hanged Man can say sacrifice in love in order for new perspectives. So while you've been going through this sacrifice or this separation, sacrificing love, you know, for new perspectives, this person has been making changes. They've been making adjustments. They have a new perspective of you. They have a new outlook on this connection. This person has not been able to let you go, okay? That much is clear to me. Do I want to get you? Let's get you. I don't know. I'm feeling daring. I'm getting my favorite oracle deck. Let's see what you need to hear from this oracle deck. We have unfinished. Definitely. Unfinished. We have higher power. So this connection, this card, higher power, says that this connection was essential for your spiritual growth and for your connection with your intuition. What else does that card say? It says something about, come on. Spirit's telling me to look at it. There's a line that I'm hearing. There's a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential for your growth and evolution. Told you. I already told you that. We have To the Sea, which came out, listen, you may resonate with a pile in that pick a card I did. I don't want to say which one because I don't like to, you know what I really, do you know what I really dislike when I go to watch a pick a card and somebody is put in the, the comment section, pile 1 is about new love, pile 2 is about this, like, and maybe they're trying to help people, but I don't like the spoilers. I like to pick my own pile. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to tell you which pile, but that card came out in one of those piles yesterday. Does anybody else feel like that, or is it just me? Being in flow. Listen, there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and let the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. So that's a message for you about just letting this unfold naturally. Yeah, we have flexible. Okay. So what do you need to hear about this? What do you need to hear about this? Oh my gosh, look. Yeah, okay. Look, justice. This is beautiful. So this makes perfect sense because look, we have come to the edge. And what did I say about that Fool card? Usually you see someone on the edge, right? That person is contemplating taking that leap of faith, but they're going to take it. We have 38, 28, 36, if those are important numbers to you. And I'm just going to read you these messages because they're important. And I'm actually going to start with 36 because that's the first card that came out. Courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear. Remember, first deck, fear of loss, creating trust issues. Do you know how it's so common? If you think about the 3 of Swords, that can represent old wounds that we carry into new relationships that then affect the dynamic. So again, that third party interference could have been an old wound that happened way before this person met you. Anyway, it's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see, or them to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. I feel, isn't it interesting that I put this over on this side? Because this is always where I stick your person in readings. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It's important that you speak up. This is for you too. It's important that high standards. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are and what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step towards the gods and they will deliver what you truly desire. And then we have 38, which I intuitively placed on your side. But it's also like this person is coming towards you with justice. Remember that. Balance, justice. Can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others. So allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one where there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. And then 28 is about rebuilding a foundation. So overcoming obstacles together, fresh start, confirmed. Strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. Remember that card, in progress, unfinished. When you see this card, know that you are attracting relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You are moving towards laying the groundwork for a relationship with a firm footing that will ensure with a firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-lasting relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. So, my friends, I am going to leave it here. I am sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you for your time. And yeah, lots of love and light to you, my friend. Bye.